Warning from Jesus. Wake up and pray. It's much worse than you think. Drop to your knees. March 10th, 2020. Words from Jesus through Sister Clare, spoken by Jackie. Clare began, Lord, please give us strength in this hour to take your words seriously and apply ourselves to prayer and fasting. Dear God, deliver our nation and the world from evil. Amen. Ezekiel has been in heart-rending prayer and suffering for several days, and today was the worst. It brought me to my knees in prayer. This past week, there was a period of about an hour or two when military transport planes were passing over us just about every 6 minutes, one after another. We heard this kind of air traffic during the Kosovo wars, but never so many so close together. It was eerie. We knew something had to be going on. But today, after receiving the Lord's body and blood, because I dedicated the Lord's Supper to the divine mercy for the world, the Lord Jesus began to speak. The situation is much worse than anyone knows. I asked, how is that, Lord? Preparations for war under the radar. The enemy will do all he can to disrupt the elections. But this is a very critical time in the history of the world. Things are coming on strong and fast, but have been kept from the public. Between famine, plague, and war, the world situation is indeed coming to a head. You are safe, do not be afraid, but I'm calling you, my faithful ones, to intercession for the world. The situation is extremely volatile. Beloved, this is a time of intense suffering for the world. If only you could see. Preparations are underway to destroy your country. But if my people pray and humble themselves, I will spare them. There are many who have been diligent in turning this government around, and this is why. Nonetheless, I am calling for radical intercession. I know your feelings, Clare, and your thoughts, and I understand. I do not fault you for them. Just when you think you are getting a handle on what I've asked of you, something new happens. And now this, I understand. And what he was talking about here was I was just beginning to work with music more and more, getting my voice in order so I can record some of the songs that he's given me. And it's been a real struggle. And I'm just beginning to work hard on getting my voice back and concentration on the piano and arranging. And this happens, kind of like, okay, I know you're trying to do what I've asked you to do, and I know it's been a long time since you've been able to do it, but I really need you to set that aside right now for intercession. So, that's what he was meaning by that. You are first and foremost a leader in my army, Clare. Like it or not, this is the position you have been occupying. And at times it requires you to drop everything and return to the battlefield. Do not let gluttony get the upper hand. And what he's talking about there is not so much overeating as much as it is eating things that I really enjoy. I'm meting out graces to you to help with this. Please do all in your power to correspond. You are my faithful bride, and I need you by my side in this hour. Comfort me, beloved, with your care and compassion for those in the world who will be dying a most terrible death. And when he said that, one of the things I had heard is that there are some governments that have older people who are very sick with this plague, and they are putting them in triple body bags and putting them in a furnace before they die. It's just horrible, unbelievably horrible. I know this has been rather sudden for you, but I needed to keep your mind on other, more positive things for a time, and this is my best way of handling it. You know, when he suffers this way, that it is serious. It is the means I have to get your attention so that you can let others know. You are not alone in this. I have many around the world praying and suffering and fasting. Claire, pay attention, dearest. This is real, and this is me. I was allowing my mind to wander off, because there was a conversation in the other room. Jesus, I'm sorry. What more can I do? Spread the word. It's time for America to drop to her knees. Pray for President Trump. March 10th, 2020, from Sister Clare. Blessed heart dwellers, I want to give you a short update and urgent message. Ezekiel has been both here and in heaven with the Blessed Mother in a tiny side room in her jungle bungalow. Jesus and Mary have been there with him almost constantly, giving him strength, and Our Lady has brought him a broth to drink. Ezekiel was shown President Donald Trump kneeling on the floor, crying and praying to God, "Please give me the strength to do what I must do." Then Ezekiel heard, "The nation will suffer terribly for 7 years. Fast and give to the Lord what you can as an offering. We are praying for the nation and the world. And please get an image of President Trump on his knees, crying and asking for God's strength. Keep that in your heart and mind as you pray. And please do pray the Divine Mercy Prayer. It is extremely powerful. When Ezekiel is in his worst torment, 2 or 3 of those chaplets interrupt the pain and stop it. So please put aside your prejudices about prayers and pray that prayer that is so powerful for saving souls. The Lord bless you.